Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to number 400, everyone. Let's go. How are you all doing? Natural light. The blinds are open and everything is ready. And apologies for not going from the title video straight to the camera, but it occurred to me I didn't put the microphone on that scene. So if I'd started saying good morning, you wouldn't have heard it. It would have just sort of segued into it going, good morning. So I sort of had to go back to come to this screen. How are you doing? Imagine highlighting a message instead of using the pin feature. Yeah, imagine that. It's not like I've got enough screens on the go at the moment. My God in heaven. A bit later on, I will show all of you all the setup that I've got for today. A very special setup. I think most of you know I run 4 monitors. Today I'm running 5 because I've also got the laptop open for quick typey stuff on that desk over there, and I've shrunk the two 4Ks from 150% back down to 100%, so there's more stuff on them, and I'm having to squint at some of them. They're very small, but there's so much going on. It feels like a proper battle station today, and it's very exciting. Anyway, great to be here. Thank you all so much for getting up early to come and join us, and what a day we have got in store. It is the 400th episode of Game Night. 4 and a bit years ago, we started this little branding thing. But first of all, a message from our sponsor, G. Eisens.
6 a.m. Yep, definitely time for quiz. Also,
Absolutely.
Congrats on the big 400.
Thank you very much, G. Eisens. Yeah, 6 a.m. is a perfect time for quiz. So I woke up, I haven't been up till 2 last night. It was like, this morning at 7:30. A message from our sponsor, Digital David.
So much quiz.
So much quiz. Thank you for the 400 bits there, David. Now, I'm going to do a load of housekeeping-y stuff at the beginning before we jump into the main body of the quiz. First of all, thank you very much to Proogs for a lovely start to the day with Plinko right there. Hope you enjoyed the new software. I made a couple of tweaks, hopefully made it a better experience. As ever, put suggestions in the Discord, but I'm not going to look at them until at least tomorrow, and probably not even then. It might be Monday. So do head on over there if you're not there. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you haven't been for a while but you're stopping by, welcome back. If you're a regular here, lovely to see you, and thank you as ever for your support. What was I saying? I was saying something very clever. I was going to do housekeeping. That was it. Thank you to Proogs for a lovely start to the day. It's so encouraging to see 53 or 52, depending which county you go on, at this time of the morning. But yeah, that was it. 4 and a bit years ago, we started this little branding thing. It was about 5 years ago, roughly. I can't remember the exact date, when I started doing Countdown on Twitch, and then some dev stuff, and then Danger Zone happened, and then sort of January-ish 2020, we had Game Night Season 1, and it's just gone from there. And here we are at episode number 400. And thank you to everybody who has been here on this journey with me, which I dare say I will say more about as the day goes on, but I'm not going to front-end the whole thing by waxing lyrical too much, except to say today is a very special day for me. It's a very special day for the community, but we're using this as an opportunity to raise money for the campaign against living miserably. Calm. And I just washed my hair this morning, so I didn't put it on immediately, but these are the sweatbands. It actually looks that looks kind of good with wet hair. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to be modelling this at various points throughout the day. It only arrived yesterday, so it's slightly tight. It's still being broken in a little bit. And apparently I didn't put the donate command. I think the donate command is moderator only. I might try and change that at some point, because it would be good to encourage everyone to try and donate. Everyone who wins a game will get one of these. I will order it from Calm directly to you and cover everything that needs to be covered on that in that respect. And speaking of the Calm Zone, here we have in the chat the Calm Zone. Michael did let me know, or Imi let me know that Michael might be popping in. Headband on point, thank you very much. Huge props for your support today. It means so much because it helps fund our helpline. Just some information for those of you who aren't aware. Calm are a suicide helpline who do some marvellous work We've said this before in the past when we've done other similar streams, where every life lost to suicide is a waste, and the more we can do to help stop things like that happening, the better. And I know over the last few years we've been through some turbulent times, and I know people personally, and I'm sure you all do as well, and maybe you've been affected by mental health issues yourself. It's a wonderful, wonderful cause. So if you are in a position to at all today, up there is the little ticker of how much we have raised. I will be reading out messages periodically over the course of the day, but obviously you need to look after yourself first. So it's not a 3-line whip, you must donate to come and play today. That's not what this is about. But if you are in a position to, then you can do things like that. Thank you very much, Tyson, for the £40 donation. I'm just going to go through the donations that have come in already, and then I'm just going to say a little bit about incentives and rewards along the way. So we started off with, actually, it was a lady from my choir last night. I mentioned I was doing this today, and she put a tenner in my hand and said, put that to your cause. So that was the first donation that came in. That was a lady called Hazel in my choir. £25 coming in from Nando, and then £25 coming in from DMC. Can't tune in until later, so getting done in now. All the best for today and raising money for a very good cause. Here's to 400 more. Let's say so. Thank you for your donation there, DMC. Simpsons Angle donating £50. Congrats on the big 400. Hope all goes well today. Fingers crossed I can join for some quizzing later today. SM Midi just coming with £25. Going to be in and out today, but had to stop by for charity. Thank you for your donation there, SM Midi. And Tyson there just dropping in £40. Here's to a great charity and a fun day. Happy 400. Thank you for the kind words and the donation there, Tyson. And as Calm Zone is saying, that's Michael. If you've got any questions, Calm Zone is going to be around, possibly interspersing throughout the day. So do fire your questions towards them. More information available at the website as well. If you would like to donate, the donation link is right there. It's been on all of there's a QR code on all the paperwork over in the Discord server. You should be able to type !donate, and the fact that you can't is probably an error on my part. I need to make that available to everyone. I don't know if Score, you're able to access my Nightbot stuff and update the 4 commands that are in the title: donate, calm, incentives and milestones. If you can make those publicly accessible, that would be amazing. Just to talk briefly about them, we have got 4 milestones at the moment. There's a couple of stretch goals as well. So if we collectively hit £500, we will have a bonus game at the end of the night. Might be slightly memey. That's already been prepared. That will happen at the end of the night if we hit £500. If we hit £1,000, we have another incentive, which I can't remember what it is. So we have another milestone. Oh, that was it. The Music Quiz Live. So if we hit £1,000, I'm going to, for one stream only, at some point in season 14, get my digital piano back in here, probably a couple of ukuleles as well, and we will have a music quiz where I will be playing tracks. I haven't written it yet, but if we get there, the piano will be coming up here for one stream only, and we'll be having a live music quiz. It'll probably be some simple Hackbox software, and it'll be more pub quizzy in feel, and it'll be a little bit memey, but that's if we hit £1,000. Look forward to that in season 14. If we hit £1,500, you dare me to do some Tchaikovsky, it may very well happen. If we hit £1,500 sometime in season 14, or possibly further depending on availability of dates, myself and at least 2 other people, if you include Megs, myself and at least 2 other people will be doing Big Break Live. It's not going to be. There will be no Jim Davidson. There will be no John Virgo. But we'll set something up in the garage with the pool table, and we'll try and do some sort of replication of Big Break Live. That will be quite a big event. And it'll be subject to availability of when the guests are available to come down. And David J with a £25 donation there. Thank you very much, David J. Many congrats on the big 400. Have a great day. Thank you for the kind words, David, and thank you for your donation there. So Big Break Live if we hit £1,500. If we hit £2,000, there is a very special video that I've cut and edited that I will release, and it is related to guest game number 3. Now, as an extra incentive on that, it might be best to try and hit that target before guest game number 3, because it will make guest game number 3 have a bit more context. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject for now. And there's another £25 coming in from David Stravdy. David, thank you very much for the £25 donation. Congrats on 400 legendary shows. Good luck with the day. And all our love to everyone taking part. Love, David and Marsha. Less than 3. Thank you, David and Marsha, for the donation of £25 there and the kind words. So that's a £2,000 incentive. I've got 2 stretch goals, £2,000 milestone. 2 stretch goals, which, if we get to them, I will let you know what they are. Now, I'm seeing a lot of £25 coming in at the moment. Now, if you, when you go to donate, there's an option for a reward, and the reward is the Steam Code Lottery. Now, whether you're a big Steam user or not, whether you play a lot of games or not, this is something I encourage you to use, because the first 20 people to donate £25, as long as you have selected that reward, you have to select that reward. That's very important, because if you don't, then it won't keep track of them and I won't know to do that. And so far, no one has actually claimed one yet, despite the £25 coming in. So I just wanted to clarify, you do have to select that reward if you want it. But I've written some little software that will select the first 20 people to select that reward and donate £25 or more will win a Steam game. Now, these are not just any Steam games. These are 20 Steam games that I have hand-picked myself, and they're 20 of my favourite games, and there's a bit of a variety in what's in there. There's a variety in price as well, which is quite nice, and I've got some cool software which I'd like to show off at some point. So 20 Steam games that I like, which I've bought, and those codes are ready to go, and you will get one picked at random. I'd like to show off that software at some point. So the first 20 people to donate £25 or more with that incentive, with that reward rather, will win a Steam game as chosen from the Steam Code Lottery. And we'll do those in between games. We won't interrupt a game to do them, but we'll do them sort of in between games. So if any come in before we start the next game, which will be in the next couple of minutes, then we'll get that up. But otherwise, we'll do those a bit later. So that's it on fundraising. All those links should be now available for you to type in the chat. Is it? Oh, it's not active. I set it to go active at 10:30 this morning. That's on Tiltify. Apologies to everyone who was expecting. I'm assuming. Okay. I have now pressed the button to make it active. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I set a timer on it. It was supposed to automatically come active at 10:30. I'm just going to check that I didn't put in the wrong date. Starts March 16th, 2024, 10:30 a.m., but it's not gone active. I have now manually set it to active. So apologies if you were expecting that. It's not me trying to hustle for more money for charity, but you're going to have to give another £25 to claim it. Oh, that's a solid, David. It might be basing it on US time. That'll be what it is. It'll be time zone shenanigans. That's a bit of a flaw on Tiltify's part, but yeah. I'm not sure what to do now. Okay, how many people were expecting to get a Steam reward in the lottery there? Let's have a look. Donations. How many's come in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's been 7 have come in at £25. Oh, I don't know if I I don't know if I should because I didn't know it was. Oh, you didn't know it was a thing. I'd have to change it to 13. What I'll do, I'll leave it there, and if anyone feels particularly aggrieved that they didn't get one from the beginning and they were expecting one, then talk to me afterwards and we'll make it happen. Here's another donation coming in from Clive of Legend for £25, and he says, if it will load the message. Come on. Load my message, please. Incentive and incentives, I think, related to lottery, which is restricted. Oh, I might have done something wrong with the aliases there. Clive Legend, £25 and 1 reward. Excellent. Let's view the details of that. That is the Steam Code Lottery. So we will do our first Steam Code Lottery, and it will be Clive who gets the first game. No message from Clive. So let me fire that up, and we can hope that my software works and that my persistence works. I did test it. It seemed to be working. But yes, this is the first airing of the Steam Code Lottery. I'm very grateful to Itogi, who's provided me with some sound effects for this. And very shortly we will be getting on with our first game. As you can see the ticker up here, it's telling me we're already behind schedule. But Risky Business is going to be the first game of the day, the first game proper, I suppose, after Plinko, a sort of warm-up game. We have got some warm-up games built into the schedule of the day, which gives me a chance to go to the loo and grab some food. We'll also stress that Mrs. Flush is out from sort of lunchtime onwards today, and she won't be back until probably after midnight. So I'm sort of being waited on by Mini Flush, who's on his own today. So he may make an appearance at some point. I dare say there'll be animals in the office at some point as well, and all is good. And I've got a stack of t-shirts there ready to change later on. Have we solved the mystery? Did you fix my Nightbot in the store? And there's another donation coming in from BC. Right, let me just make sure I've got all of the right settings on this. Operator. Restore data. Let's go clear on load and restore data. There's another couple of donations coming. I will do those. I'll read those out in just a minute. Let's go clear on load. And right. Hopefully this will work now. Ooh, there it is, the Steam Code Lottery. Muchos excite. Now, let me go and take a little look at the... okay, there's three. This is coming. BC with £25. Can't wait for an awesome day of quizzing. Let's raise loads for charity and that reward claim there. And G. Isons, this is this is to a great cause. Happy 400, £25 and one reward. So Clive, BC and G. Isons, here's how it's going to work. And I should be able to control it all from Twitch. So if I go Clive of Legend, because you were first... Ah, there you are, Clive of Legend. What is the command to do the next one? Is it start or is it cycle? Apodo, thank you for the £25 as well. Is it cycle? Is it start? Let's find out. I think it's start. No, maybe it's cycle. There we go. Clive, you need to type stop into the chat whenever you get a good feeling, and that's the game that you will have won. Just stop. Or hash stop. There we go. Down there at the bottom. Let's have a look and see what you've won, Clive of Legend. I think it's hash reveal. It's Worms World Party Remastered, Clive of Legend. 5 seconds, here we go. I was going to say that, David. Yeah, there we go. Very well done, Clive of Legend. You have won Worms World Party Remastered. Let's get on to the next one, which is BC. BC 2014. Right! And BC, if you would like to press the plunger. Oh no, it's cycle, not start. What a silly command. I haven't started it yet. There you go. There's Mr. Chips. What's he up to? And Samson, thank you for the £25. Hash stop or stop, BC. Try hash stop. There we go. Over on the left-hand side. Let's see what you've won. 5 seconds. Here we go. Not release, reveal. BioShock Infinite, one of my favourite games. Thank you for the reminder there, Cola. I have baked in some time save, but yes, I'm aware of that, and I need to make sure I am getting on with stuff. If any of those other ones have come in, we'll do those later, because I do want to get on with the first game and beat the whole game without realising I had a wrong button. Nice, David, nice. We're going to do one more for now. We'll do G. Isons, and then we'll do the rest later on. G. Isons, I'm going to set you to cycle. Press the plunger. Take it away. If he's here. He's still here, G. Isons. He's still here. I haven't, actually. Well, in which case, we can... Oh, look, there he is, up there at the top. Just in time, I was just about to stop it for you, G. Isons. It's a Secret Santa, it is a bit... Rushmead, it is a bit. Your mobile's so late, no worries. Let's reveal what you've won, G. Isons. 5 seconds, here we go. It's Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, one of my favourite walking simulators. And I'm hoping that you're having a bit of a look there to try and figure out what's behind some of these other pixelated ones. Score, if you're possibly... I mean, it should save here, actually. That's the plan, anyway. So if I stop and restart, it should just ping these back in, which is good. But those are our first three. We'll come back to the rest later on, because I do want to get on with some quiz. I've said everything I need to. We're at £375 already, which is really, really good to see. And I'm hoping... Yeah, I'm just going to press stop on the build and hope it remembers stuff. It does mean that I can close it down just to save memory. Right. Are we ready? We're going to start with Risky Business. This has been written by Zeus. You will need the app for this one, so hit refresh if you were playing before. And I'll see you on the other side for our first full game. And thank you to Zeus for writing this. The winner of this game will win one of these. I will see you in the game.